My college nursing professor was racist. This is what happened. I was in nursing school, and you're like, Dr. D. Nice, I thought you went to medical school. I did. I got my bachelor's in nursing before I went to medical school. And I actually was in nursing school with my brother. My brother's a year and a half older than me, and I skipped grades when I was younger, and we ended up being in school through most of elementary school because I skipped grade in elementary school, middle school, high school, college. We went through together. And we ended up majoring in nursing together, and we're in the same classes for our nursing program. Okay, there's the background. We had a professor that we had to turn in this nursing care plan. The first nursing care plan we had to turn in, you'd have to look it up to figure out what it is. It's just the plan that the nurses will have to take care of the patients. A nursing care plan. Yeah. And we turned in the first one. Myself and my brother got ours given back to us. It said we needed to fix something. Now, I'm going to be honest. That first one, I didn't know what I was doing. My brother didn't know what I was doing. Neither of us didn't know what we were doing. And, because we maybe were vibing off each other's energy, we thought maybe we could put something together real quick and just turn it in and pray for the best. Please don't. You've done that before. We did that. I will give it back. The first time she turned it back to us, I was like, you know what? Even though I didn't do my best, I still don't think you should have turned it back. Maybe a bad grade, but to straight just give it back. I don't know about all that. But the instructor, she's a white woman. Whatever it is, she made her corrections and said, okay, you're going to have, both of you have to fix this, because it was two separate care plans, not the same one as a joint thing. One care plan for him, one care plan for me. We were the only Black kids in the program. Maybe there was another person. I just can't remember. I think we were the only ones. Let's just say right now we're the only one, this brother-sister duo. She told us what to correct. We corrected it. Did better. Took some time. Each corrected our own little care plan. Looked over each other's like, okay, you did that? Yeah, we did it. Turned it back in. My girl turned it back to us. No, it will not do. Here you go. Like, okay, fine. Maybe we just still didn't know what we were doing. We're just having that fake twin vibe, and we're both making the same mistakes because we are at home working on it together. Fine. Let's try to fix this. The mistakes that she corrected, we fixed them again. Gave it back to her. She gave it back to us, and this time she corrected her own corrections. The things that she told us to fix before, she told us to fix again. I'm like, okay, no, something's wrong here. And I'm like, okay, we were getting mad now. Both of us at the same time. The same thing, two different projects. We turned it in separately, and this is the third time we're doing the thing. We've corrected our mistakes this time again, gave it back to her. Same thing. She gave it back to us to do it over and corrected her own corrections. The things that she said we didn't do right, we had to fix again. Everybody else's project went through except for the two Black brothers and sister duo in the class. I mean, we never ran her over in the parking lot. We said good morning every morning when we came into class because we got manners, and we Jamaican people. We never called her out her name because we got manners, and we Jamaican people. Not saying all Jamaican people have manners, but that's how we roll. Yes, ma'am. I don't remember doing nothing to this woman. Maybe she have me up because of something I don't know. The only thing that this could be watered down to was race. Or maybe she hate brothers and sisters. Maybe her and her brother had issues and she didn't like to see two brothers and sisters getting along so good. I don't know. But I know she was racist. There has to be some racism in there somewhere. Finally, we took it to the dean. And the dean was just like, oh, this is not making any sense. We had proof. We showed how she corrected her own corrections. And they went and talked to her and resolved the situation. Of course, we passed the class because, I went to medical school. We graduated. My brother worked later as a nurse. We passed the class. But it was a mess. I mean, the first time I obviously felt like somebody was racist towards me. Maybe my brother had other options. We were in Texas. I don't think Texas was a racist state either. I'm not going to lie. I lived in Texas. I love Texas. We'll talk about that another time. Here's the thing. People will hate you for many reasons, and some people choose race. Some people don't. Here, what you can do. Instead of looking at them as being racist, you could just say, they're hateful. They hate you because of something. That one little change could make a world of difference in how you move through the world. Number one, wisdom understands that racism is everywhere. People can't, and racism, when I say people just want to hate you for something, and sometimes people hate because of race. I acknowledge that. Let's acknowledge that. Number two is you, at least when such situations happen, when people are hating you because of one thing that you can't do anything about, what you can look at is there something I can change? Was I mean or rude to them? Because sometimes, there was something in there, and it's okay to just ask the question, "What's up? What you doing? Why is this interaction between us happening like this?" I don't know. I never asked her then, the teacher, and then I was young. I didn't think about it. But there you go. You can ask the person, "What's up?" And then if that doesn't work out, you seek help. Whatever help is, sometimes it's a boss, an authority figure, legal help, whatever it is that you need to remove person from judging you or being hateful towards you just because of something that you cannot change, you look into that. And then there is stupidness. You walk around thinking, no one ever hates me. I am loved by all. Or you do the absolute opposite. Everybody hates me, and the only reason they hate me is because I am Black, white, Chinese, Indian, Asian, Japanese, African, fill in the blank. Remember, there's wisdom and there's stupidness. Choose wisdom. Also remember, show me your brightest, show me your best, show me the latest guru. God's wisdom lets theirs look like stupidness.